Hey guys, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you can see me. As you can tell, it is cruise day again. I am currently on board Sky Princess. This is cruise number 48, and I'm on board Sky Princess. So super excited to be on board. Um, been just running around. Hope you guys can hear and see me. Let me know if you can hear and see me. I'm on Princess's Wi-Fi. I'm not sure how it's working outside, but my reception here in Port Everglades isn't too good. So hopefully you can hear and see me. And I guess I probably shouldn't sit here. Thank you, Maria. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys can hear and see me. If you could let me know. Oh, sounds great. Thank you so much, Tony. Welcome in. Welcome in, Elif McKinley. Happy cruise day. Thank you so much. Because I'm sitting on the jogging track. That probably wasn't the smartest thing. People are looking at me crazy. Maybe if I turn it this way. Hope you guys can hear, see me. Thank you so much for letting me know. Forgot my shades. I'm kind of squinting. So if you guys see me squinting, that's why I forgot my shades in the cabin. And my cabin's all the way to the front of the ship. And I'm all the way at the back of the ship because I want to walk you guys around for a little bit just to kind of show you a little bit of Sky Princess. I haven't done a whole lot of walking myself yet, but I'm going to take you guys with me in a minute. Let's see. Kathleen, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Tom. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi there, Adrian. Welcome in, welcome in. Michael, happy cruise, seas day. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out today, too. It's actually hot. I don't know if I dressed appropriately. The last time I was here last week, um, it was chilly. It was cold. So I had to wear, hoodie and all that. And I think I thought that. So I kind of wear jeans today and, a thicker shirt. Didn't need it. It's hot. So Devo Lover, welcome in. That's a new name. Welcome in. I appreciate you being here. Honeybee Stamping Hive, hello from Central Florida. Well, welcome in from beautiful Florida, my home state. Casey on the move, welcome in. Sounds great. Thank you so much. Internet seems really good. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it stays that way. We'll see. Welcome in, Patricia. Patricia's watching from Facebook. So if you're watching from Facebook, thank you so much for tuning in. You are color coordinated with the ship. Yeah, didn't even think about that. I don't usually wear blue, but I wanted to wear something a little different. I tend to wear my MH Family Adventure shirt whenever I get on board a ship, but I didn't feel it appropriate for the sailing, considering, yeah, it didn't feel right. So I was like, I'll put on a regular shirt today. Let's see. Lori, welcome in. Aloha from Hawaii. Have a wonderful cruise. Well, thank you so much for tuning in from Hawaii. Ditsy Dame says, have a great cruise. I'm looking forward to your reviews. I'll be boarding the Sky Princess in November. Yeah, it's a nice ship so far. So far, I'm impressed with it. Um, yeah, but I feel like I just got on, and it's a large it's a large ship. You guys know I just got off Margaritaville at Sea last week and MSC Magnifica, and this ship is larger than both. Definitely way larger than Margaritaville. So I got on board. I'm like, oh gosh, here we go again. Out of breath and moving about. But yeah, it's a nice ship. It is packed though. So something unique about this sailing that I don't think I've ever experienced is I'm actually on board for the second part of a 14-day cruise. So I'm on board for a 7-day cruise, but there are some that have been on board for 14 days, or this will be a 14-day cruise for them. So it was a little strange because when I got on board, I'm like, people look like they've been on board for, a while, and they were in the pools. I'm used to getting on board, being like one of the first on board, and, seeing things kind of empty, but things were just kind of like they were on a regular cruise day. So, yeah, the ship was pretty full when I got on, and I was one of the first on. So that was a little strange. And then with that, some of the reservations and things. So, with Princess, you schedule your specialty dining, you schedule things in advance. And I was wondering why. Now, this was booked kind of late. If you guys don't know, I'm on board actually creating content for Princess Cruises. So this was booked probably a month ago. And once I tried to go into like make specialty dining reservations and do all of that, a lot of that stuff was already sold out. And I was trying to figure out why. Well, today when I got on board, the very first thing I wanted to do was go to the sanctuary, which the sanctuary, if you don't know, is an exclusive adults only area on board some of the newer princess ships, and it's $20 for a half day. So you get like a plush lounger, you get like little snacks and drinks and things, and it's just like it's not a solarium, but kind of like a solarium. I was hoping to go there to relax at some point during the cruise, at least once, so I can actually film it. it's sold out. They said it's been sold out. So those who boarded today didn't really get a chance to reserve those things, but they did tell me, they did allow me to go in and film it and all of that. So I do have that content, but I don't know, maybe we'll see. But yeah, so that was different for me getting on board, having the crew's already been lived in, you know. I mean, I'm used to getting on and being one of the first on, getting my content. And I was like, oh, well, this looks like a regular cruise day. So, Prina, welcome in from Austin. Thanks for being here. Says, how did you do your spin move to transport yourself to the ship? No, that made me dizzy last time. I don't know if you guys saw me. I went, whew. Once I finish spinning, I can't do that again. But welcome in, Michael. Casey on the move says, is this a family cruise? Would love your kids' thoughts on Princess. No, this is not a family cruise. So if you guys don't know, I am doing this full time. I am cruising, operating my travel agency, content creation, all of that full time. This is my first year doing it full time, so you're seeing a lot more of just me on some cruises because the kids are in school and I don't want to take them out of school to cruise. Now there will be times where they'll be with me, Ron will be with me. In fact, in 3 weeks we'll be all together on a 7-day cruise for spring break. But like this cruise is 7 days. I couldn't take the kids out 7 days for it, but yeah, so, but we will be on board Princess as a family in October. We will be on the US inaugural of Sun Princess. So you will get their perspective then. We might actually have a Princess cruise before then, but right now it's Sun Princess in October. I'm booking my agent cruise for June. Yes, awesome, awesome. Yeah, so those of you who are travel agents, I know there's probably some travel agents watching. Make sure you do your training for Princess because you do get a free cruise. I still need to use mine. Um, I was I was actually planning a 10-day cruise for next month to use my Princess cruise, but Andrew's prom got changed to the cruise that I was booked on, and this was a really nice itinerary, but I'd rather be there for his prom. But yeah, absolutely. It says OMG, that's what I want to do is a 14-day and go back to port to pick up everyone again. We was just looking at that itinerary with Princess. Yeah, this is a 14-day. Not for me. Not for me. I don't think I could do 14 days, but I don't think I could do 14 days. I could do 14 days with the family. I can't do, like, I'll be honest, this 7-day was even a stretch for me because if you guys follow, I tend to only do shorter cruises, like 5 days is usually max without the family. I did do the longest cruise that I've done was the Grandiosa Mediterranean cruise. Oh, sorry, guys. So yeah, I was gone, but yeah, the 7 days. So I actually flew in this morning, which I tend to not fly in the morning of a cruise. I like to fly in the day before, but I was like, I don't want to miss any more time with the family. So I flew in. I'm like, it's going to be what it's going to be. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, it is, there's another time. So, but yeah, 14 days is too long for me without the family. Welcome in, Jane. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, hello, Ashley. I know we were chatting earlier today. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Nettie, welcome, welcome. Miss Bree Brizzle, happy cruise day. Thank you so much. Jane says, where are you heading this time? Can you guys still hear and see me? We are heading to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Belize City, and Roatan, Honduras. So 4 ports in 7 days. I'll take it. So not too bad at all. So tomorrow is a C day. I don't even know the order of our ports, but tomorrow is a C day. So um, it'll be nice to kind of see what's happening for a C day. And I'll do on some work, of course. But Felicia says, hi, welcome in, welcome in. So before I came on, I went to the kids club. So if you guys caught my very first Princess series, I was on board Crown Princess for Alaska. I don't even remember when, but that was my first Princess cruise. And I could not film inside the kids' clubs because I wasn't very strategic in how I did it. Then I got stuck in an elevator. So I figured today, as soon as I got on board, that was going to be one of my first stops. So I did go. I was able to get some content of the Kids and Teens Club. So those of you with children, you'll be able to see kind of what the Kids and Teens Clubs, what it looks like. Something to note that I did not know this as a travel advisor is that Princess, their kids clubs are only for 3 and up, and your 3 and up need to be 100% potty trained. They will not accept any children that are not potty trained and no infants. So if you're cruising with Princess, you can cruise with I think 18-month-old, but they do not have kids clubs, baby club, or anything for them. You have to be 3 and older, and um, yeah, you have to be 3 and older and fully potty trained. And then something else that was different with Princess is that if you have, you guys know how you can leave your kids, some people leave their kids on the ship to go do an excursion while in port. Princess will only monitor your kids in port if you book a Princess excursion. So that was something I learned. So they were very helpful in giving me some information. So I'll have that content for you guys. Felicia, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much, Jane. Hi, how is accessibility on Princess? I would have to say I'm extremely impressed with how accessible Princess is. Now, if you guys don't know, Princess tends to attract, and you'll probably see it in my vlogs, tends to attract, I'm like, look around, uh, an older demographic. I've seen at least a dozen and a half scooters already. Um, so it's the demographics very different than your typical like Carnival or Royal Caribbean. A lot older crowd, which I don't mind because I'm kind of an old soul myself. But it's an older crowd. The demographics are different. So I think with that, they are very intentional about making sure things are accessible. I've already seen accessible elevators. They actually have crew members in vests that have like wheelchair logos on them that are actually pushing people to and from getting them to the buffet. So they're not just pushing you on the ship, they're actually taking you wherever you want to go when you first get on the ship. Most cruise lines, if you request wheelchair assistance, they're just going to push you onto the ship and have your family member get you where you need to be. But they're actually pushing people through, getting them to the buffet, what have you. So, and every jacuzzi, every pool that I've seen has had a wheelchair lift. And I will highlight that in the vlogs, but I've already kind of started making notes of those things. But yes, definitely highly accessible. I'm hoping that I'll be able to tour. I think we're at 100% capacity, but I did ask guest services if there happen to be any cabins available, particularly accessible cabins, if I would be able to take a tour at some point during this cruise. They said if there's space, they don't think there will be, but that they would accommodate. But I don't think there's space. Providence, Rhode Island here, and love to cruise with you. Never been on a cruise. We can call it bestie on board. Yeah, my husband's from Providence. Ron is from Providence, but welcome in. Felicia says, "Yeah, that's good to know." Yeah, it's good. It's good. So, I just wanted to come live quickly, guys, because like I said, again, it's cruise day, 7 days. I'll be on board the ship. I will be going live throughout the cruise, but I wanted to walk you guys around. A lot of the spaces I have not seen myself, so I'm going to just kind of walk you guys around as long as my legs and my feet can bear it, and the Wi-Fi. So, we are currently on deck 18, I think, on the top deck, on one of the top decks near the sports course. So I'm going to kind of peek down to show you. I'm gonna kind of. Oh, I'm not filming you. It's facing me. um, so I'm gonna but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and walk around. So I'll probably get some stairs. Just feel free to let me know. Drop those in the chat, and if you have not already liked this stream, please do so. All right, so we're gonna kind of start, and I might just be all. And what I don't catch, I'm sure you're Carnival Conquest, the last part of that, um, our mom and daughter cruise. And the next vlog that'll come out will be Margaritaville at Sea. I'm actually probably releasing the full length ship tour. It's very short because it's a small ship, but I'm going to release that probably tomorrow. All right. Oh, it says breaking up. Can you guys hear and see me? I'm sorry if it's breaking up. It's like as soon as you move, the Wi-Fi wants to act up. Cassandra, welcome in. Thank you so much for your information, all of your videos, and appreciate your hard work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope I'm not breaking up too much. If I am, just let me know, and I probably will end this because I don't have time to deal with this today with the internet. But I'm going to turn the camera around. Let me see if I can figure that out. And I'm going to show you guys some of the ship. All right, let's see. Hope you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm currently standing. This right here is an adults only pool. Now, there are a couple of adults only sections. Now, keep in mind, Princess does not, they don't have a whole lot of kids on board. And in fact, when I went in the kids club, they have like posted how many kids, how many within each age they have in the kids club. And like the young kids, they might have 30 on board today. Whereas if you go on other cruise lines, you're going to have hundreds. But, hold on, let me get my camera together. All right, let me see. Can you guys hear and see me? It's better now. Okay. You break up once in a while, but I can hear you. Welcome in, Meet Night. Thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. So, yep. So here's the adults only area. One of the adults only area. This is just the aft pool. Beneath me, you have plenty of loungers. And also over on this side behind down here, you're going to have the smoking section. All right, we're going to walk towards the sports course to show you guys that. Yeah, I think the reception is just bad here in Port Everglades. Every time I cruise out of here, the reception is just bad. So I do apologize if it doesn't work. We won't bother with it. But here we are at Center Court. You have basketball, pickleball, all that kind of good stuff. All right, we're walking toward midship. But if you have any questions about Princess, feel free to let me know. Drop it in the chat for me. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday. Hopefully the weather's not too bad wherever you are. I know when I left Ohio this morning, it was rainy and a little icy, but not too bad. Not too bad. So I did have lunch at the buffet. Guys, they have so many options. And we'll probably walk there in a minute, but they have so many options. But here we are. There's the Princess logo. Welcome in, Dawn and Nick. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. But as you guys see, they have plenty of loungers. And something about Princess is they actually trust you with with their towels. A lot of cruise lines, you have to check in and out the pool towels, beach towels, what have you. Not on Princess. They replenish them as, like, if you look down here, look at all these loungers. Those blue things are towels. So it's like as soon as you get up, they're replacing it and getting fresh towels ready for you. So I think that's pretty cool that they actually trust you with it. All right, we're going downstairs. I'm just going to show you guys a little bit today. I have 7 days, so I'll go live again if I can. And here's the fitness center. Let's see if we can walk through here. I'm not going to talk because I know people are working out. Is the transition from Royal Caribbean to Princess a drastic transition? I don't think so. Just the demographics are different. Let's see if the Wi-Fi works in here. I'm just going to walk. I'm not going to talk. Here's the fitness center. And I said I wasn't going to talk, but I am going to talk a little bit. So the fitness center is rather large. Um, They have fitness classes here. If you have Princess Premier, which includes like your Wi-Fi, your prepaid gratuities, drink package, specialty desserts, things like that, you get free fitness classes as well, or it's included with the Princess Premier. So I might do some Tai Chi or something this cruise. We'll see. But that's the fitness center. I didn't want to go too deep in there because the Wi-Fi might cut out. All right, we're back out on the deck. All right. But yeah, I don't think the transition from Royal Caribbean to Princess is that drastic, other than, like I said, the demographics are a little different. It's more of a laid back cruise, kind of like, hold on, let me turn around this guy in a Speedo. Um, it's it's a little more laid back. So it's not Carnival at all. Now, you guys do know they're sister ships. So they have a little bit of Carnival about them, but it's for a laid back group. Now, here's a jacuzzi. There's a jacuzzi on the other side as well. We're headed toward the main pool area. Now, there are four large pools on this ship. So, welcome in, Felicia. Lavoris Hills, welcome in. Says, loving the view. I'll be boarding to sailing next week. This time you're going to be on the ship. Awesome. So, here they have live music, the band, and then here is the main pool deck. Nice size pools. So, you have one there, one back that way. I'm not going to walk in the buffet, but beneath us is the buffet. Beneath us, down this way is the buffet. And then over this way, you have Salty Dog. Oh, they would put music on. Salty Dog is included. They have like burgers, hot dogs, chicken sandwiches, things like that. Then on the other side, I believe that's the pizza and tacos over there underneath this deck. But a nice pool deck. Lots of loungers. They have movies at sea, which they have a movie. Oh, I forgot what it was that I want to see. Oh, what was it? There are a couple movies that I've already marked in the app that I want to probably lay down and watch. Let's see. Thank you. Love your videos. So much useful information. Love seeing you with your family. Thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate it. Oh, you'll be on the Jubilee. Nice. Oh, you enjoy the Jubilee. We have not sailed on Jubilee yet. Not yet. All right, we're gonna just walk. Now, something cool to know about Princess is you have. I'm gonna show you guys a medallion. I don't know if you can see that. So that is your room key. That is everything you need. Um, and yeah, the medallion is pretty cool because they track you, the GPS feature. I did not realize that my first cruise until I was trying to check in for dinner and they knew exactly who I was. It's cool because like the guest services or the customer service is excellent. Wherever you go, like if I sit down somewhere, there's going to be, they see that I have Princess Premier. The bartenders are going to come up to me to ask if I want a drink. And it's because they can track to see who has what and they're going to, provide you service. It also includes Ocean Now delivery, which pretty much I can order food from around the ship, order drinks from around the ship, and it will be delivered to me wherever I am. And that's included with Princess Premier. If you don't have Princess Premier, I believe it's like you pay a delivery fee, but mine's included with Princess Premier. How do you feel about people leaving towels on chairs to save? I don't believe in that. I'll be honest though, we're not deck people. We're not people that actually lay out on the deck, so it doesn't really bother me. I don't think people should do it. I don't think it's fair. And I will find a shaded spot to go in, but as far as like laying out in the lounge, that is not my thing. It's not my thing at all. So, let's see where we're going now. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think you should. I think you should share. Well, Shonda says, "Oh, nice, yeah." All right, we're gonna get one more look of the pool deck. And as you guys see, this is a pretty packed cruise. Now, when I sailed Princess before, it was Alaska and it was not this packed. All right, we're gonna keep going. Let's see if we can go inside. We're going toward the aft of the ship. So those of you asking about accessibility, see, there's ramps, automatic doors, all that good stuff. I don't know what's down here, but we're gonna go. Hopefully the reception's okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, you're fine. All right, let me see. I have to look on a map to figure out where we are. All right. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking at. So retreat. This is the other pool. This is adults only. So lots of adults only spaces, but like I said, there aren't many kids at all. So we're gonna go to the retreat. I'm gonna see if they'll let me go in the sanctuary again. But as you see, this is nice pool area. This is toward the forward of the ship. No fee for delivery for Princess Plus and Princess Premier. Thank you so much, Ed Finley. It's hard for me to keep those together. So if you don't have Princess Plus, Princess Premier, then yeah, you're gonna pay. And I should grab me a drink while I'm here because I have Princess Premier. So, and also Princess Premier includes 2 specialty dining restaurants, unlimited casual dining options, and what else am I missing? Some other things. But I'm also, for this cruise, I am elite. So elite means that you've done at least 15 princess cruises, or I think it's 150 days. Now, you guys know I have not done that many. Hold on, I'm trying to get these stairs. I have not done that many, but because I'm a certified advisor with Princess, every time I cruise with Princess, I will be elite. Now, elite is cool because you get cool perks, priority embarkation, disembarkation. You get free, things in your cabin, snacks, treats, and things like that. Um, I don't know if they're going to let me in. And then you get one mini bar set up. But again, here's the adults only. We'll spin this way real quick. Let me see if they'll let me go in real quick. Hello. How are you guys? Come back. I was in earlier. I was in earlier filming. Do you mind if I just do one quick spin around again? Yes. One more. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, guys. So this is the sanctuary, and they gave me access, so that's pretty nice. So this is an upcharge. Hello, how are you? Thank you. So the sanctuary, you reserve it. So you can reserve a lounger for $20 for a half day, $40 for a full day. And it's very, very quiet. So that's why I'm whispering. Very quiet. Um, and then you can rent these cabanas. I think these were like 220, maybe for a half day, but they include like you get drinks, snacks, different things from the mini bar. They have breakfast parfait sandwiches, things like that. You can order. Now, whether you have a cabana or not, you can still order. They have television, little snacks and things, robes. So, if you want to have an exclusive area, you could reserve this. Now, this did sell out fast. I was not able to get it, and I ran here as soon as I got on board and was not able to. So they said they'll try to accommodate if possible. So maybe I'll bring more content to you guys. But so yeah, so this is the sanctuary. It's beautiful. And I think it's worth $20 for a half day for a lounger, just to have that quiet peace. And like I said, $40 for not charge. And I think right now these are 220, which is not bad, especially for splitting the cost. Welcome in, Angela. Is there a big price increase for the Plus and Premier options? No, not really. Princess Plus is $60 per day per person. Premier is $80 per day per person. With Plus, you don't get specialty dining. You don't get reserved theater seating. You don't get, so there's certain things you get with Premier that you don't get with Plus. So that's why I didn't even pay for this, guys. Princess has sponsored me. So I will be highlighting Princess Plus, Princess Premier for them. So I didn't pay for it, but yeah, it gives you a lot of things. But again, this is the sanctuary. All right. So nice little area. Let me know if you guys would pay for this, but it's very quiet. That's why I'm whispering. Can you book it on board or can you? Nope, you have to book it once you get on board. So that was the challenge, is that because there were already people on board, they reserved them all up. And which I don't think is fair. I felt like they should have held so many slots for those who are, they should have held some slots for those who boarded today. They said it was already sold out, but that they would do their best to try to accommodate. But yeah, you have to book it as soon as you get on the ship. And it's not through the app. You have to go to the sanctuary and actually sign up. So deck 18 forward. All right, let's see if I can get out this way. That says emergency exit. Yeah, I would pay for this too, Angela. For sure, especially today where it's busy and it's so many people. I would absolutely pay for this. They say, of course, the sea days are the most popular times. Um, so those fill up first. So if you know you're not going to do an excursion on a certain day, then maybe that's the day. Then maybe that's the day to do it. Welcome in, babe. You have a very understanding husband. I do. Thank you. This cruise is leaving from Fort Lauderdale. So I flew into Fort Lauderdale and leaving out of Fort Lauderdale. So I got in this morning at like 10:30. So I flew in this morning. All right. So sanctuary. Yeah, I would definitely pay for this. I'm hoping that they're able to accommodate me for at least one day. But we'll see. But at least they allowed me to come in and get content earlier when I first got on. So very, very nice. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. All right, we'll go this way. Yeah, the plush loungers are really nice. As I don't think they get many vloggers on Princess because I've been getting so many crazy looks. But I'm gonna do what it does, and but the looks are so funny. So this section, guys, is included. So this is included adults only area. So you don't have to, but you see it's in the sun. If you do the sanctuary, if you're like me and you don't like to have sun, that's when you go to the sanctuary. All right, I'm gonna walk you guys back inside. Now, do you guys want to see the buffet? Is the Fort Lauderdale Airport for? Nope, not at all. The longest wait you have is waiting for an Uber. It's about 10 minutes from the airport. So I waited probably 30 minutes for an Uber, and the ride was like 10 minutes. All right, let's see. Oop. All right, so we're deck 18. We go to 17, the retreat bar. Let's check it out. Let's see. We'll go down to deck 16. We're gonna walk the stairs. Welcome in Together We Travel. Appreciate you being here. All right, I'm taking the stairs down. We're going down to 16. I'm gonna show you guys the buffet because they have so many options on the buffet. All right, one more. And I will be wrapping this up probably in about 20 minutes because I want to get to sail away and get that content recorded and not necessarily a live stream. All right. So here we are. We're going back out to the main pool deck. We're crossing back over to the buffet. So now we're on the same deck as the pool, deck 16. All right. Oh, yeah. Here's the pizzeria. They have really good pizza on Princess. Really good pizza. Yeah, I enjoyed it my last cruise. You have a bar here, the mix. All right, we're cutting through. See, it's pretty packed. But I appreciate you all being here, 80 of you watching. You can make sure you hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it. All right, we're cutting back through to go to the buffet. So there are kids on board. Not a whole lot, but there are kids. Like I said, when I looked at the list, that margarita looks good. That's what I'm getting my first drink. All right, we're going into the buffet. There's another bar. There's a ton of bars on board. Lots of seating. Excuse me. All right. Oh, something else to know about their towels is they provide blankets at night too. All right, here we are at the buffet. Hopefully the reception is okay. Welcome in, Michelle Kennedy. Appreciate you being here. Excuse me. All right. I'm going to get something to drink while I'm in here too. All right. Looks like there might be cleaning up, closing up. Hello.
Sorry, the buffet is closed for today.
It's closed today. So look, they have a Euro station. The food that I have is really good. Yeah, it's not nearly as packed as it was earlier. So a lot of it's already closed. But you have cheese and bread here, soups, deli meats. All of your carved meats are going to be here. I had that pork loin. That was seasoned. That was really good. What do they have there? Barbecue skin. Oh, how are you?
Okay.
What's your name?
Pleasant evening to you. Welcome to the sky. If it's your first time, if I see you in the sun, I will say hello to you again. We have the star of the moon.
All right.
Okay, my name is Chef Delano.
Well, lunch was delicious.
But I go by the name Chef Wow. Chef
Nice.
Wow means work of wonder, my international name. You can check me out on all social media, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm the hottest chef on planet Earth. Me head small, I mean, yeah, them little. Watch the girl, them up. That's how you do it, yeah. Man, check it out.
Where are you from?
I'm from Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston,
You get
that's
spring
what I thought.
water from the stone.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Now, you said you have a YouTube, a TikTok?
Yeah, man.
What's your channel?
Chef Wow. You see why I look in the camera just now? Directly. I don't
Yeah.
fail, you know?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
What's the channel?
Chef Wow. I show them.
Yes.
Show it to them. show it to them. Do I have
I'll have to
internet on Wi-Fi?
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribes today. This is
What
my
is
this
it?
is my TikTok.
Oh, your TikTok,
My
Chef.
chef,
Chef Wow
see, and
Official.
it does say hottest chef on planet Earth.
See it? Well, the food was delicious. All right. I appreciate it.
Appreciate.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
So you guys,
on YouTube.
so you guys be sure to go head over and subscribe.
You're live right now.
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. H Family Adventures.
Family adventure.
Yep. How long have you been on board?
I'm gonna be here for 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, you record me every day.
Yep, I'll be back. See ya. Yep. That was cool. Look, fresh fruits. Angela says, I know you usually try to get in a day or so before. If you did this cruise, can you recommend where you stayed? No, I did not fly in this time in advance. Um, yeah, no, I flew in this morning. I tend to fly in the day before. So I didn't want to do it this time because this is 7 days and I didn't want to be working with the family too long. Now, guys, this spot is pretty cool. Now, they have a bunch of desserts now. Looks like they closed it out. Is this the right spot? Yeah. So they'll have coffee bar here. They had a ton of desserts here earlier. Looks like they started cleaning up. They have a juice bar, smoothies, your warm desserts, coffee bar, some really nice desserts. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale, the hotels tend to be a little more expensive. So I tend to fly into Fort Lauderdale and then stay in Miami. Unless I'm cruising out of Fort Lauderdale. I don't recall where I stayed before. I'll have to let you know. Travel Diva, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Lovely food. We had Happy Walk Chinese food. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, I know he was from Jamaica too. That's cool. All right. All right. I'm not going to walk the full buffet, but you guys kind of get the idea. It's a large buffet. I'm going to grab something to drink real quick, though. It's a large buffet. And guys, they have really good lemonade. Hold on. Sorry, just taking a water break. All right, we're gonna keep walking. Yeah, he's definitely from Jamaica. Included coffee, tea, lemonade, water. But I would say, guys, if you are considering cruising Princess, Princess Premier, Princess Plus is the way to go. Also, with Princess Premier, you get 4 devices for Wi-Fi. They're premium Wi-Fi. They only have premium Wi-Fi on Princess, and it's, as you can tell, pretty good. You get 4 devices, which I need because I'll connect 3 devices weekly when I cruise. Um, so if you do the Princess Plus, you only get 1 device. Oh, there you go again. He was looking for me.
Look,
All right, so more of the buffet. And it kind of repeats itself, but they have a lot of different options. Lots of different options. They had chicken wings. Yeah, chicken wings. They have Indian food, different stews and things. They have sandwiches and potato salads. So, yeah, really nice buffet. I'm impressed so far. Look, fresh fruit. Look at all that fresh fruit. Hello. So, yeah, fresh grab and go fruit. So here they have a kiddie section. So things kids like, chicken strips, pasta, corn. Hello, how are you? Yes, I am. I'm actually live. So yeah, this is the kids section, which is cool. Then they have grab and go burgers and fries, chili dogs. And then of course they have burgers and things outside. Oh, chicken nuggets. Those look good. Chicken wings. So that's cool. All right, we're gonna leave out of the buffet. Try to get some inside shots for you guys before I have to disconnect. All right. All right, we're walking out of the buffet. Hope you guys can still hear and see me just fine. All right, so we're on deck 16. We'll go down to, I think the next few decks are just, I think the next few decks are just stateroom accommodations, but we'll see. Do most of the buffets on Princess look the same? No, no. I was on Crown Princess buffet, looked nothing like this one. Now, this is only my second Princess cruise, but this is my 48th cruise. So, but yeah, if you watch my Crown Princess vlogs, I show the buffet. It looks nothing like this one. This one is huge. And they just had so many different options to pick from. So, all right, I'm gonna go around. They also have a taco bar. So on this side, they have the gyros. On the opposite side is a taco bar. I heard they play the old Love Boat series on their TVs. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's pretty cool. All righty. Let's see where we can go now. We're going to go inside and show you guys the atrium area. And I want to try to get to the spa because I want to try to get a thermal pass. All right, so right now we're on 16. There's nothing on 15. So we need to probably go to deck 7. All right. All right, I'm going to get in the elevator. So I'll be quiet for a second while I'm in the elevator. All right. Hopefully we don't disconnect. If we do, I'll reconnect in a second. I don't. Hello. Hi. Sorry, guys. Hold on. All right, here we are. Promenade, deck 7. Hope you guys can see. Sorry, I was in the elevator. So here's the main promenade. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're going to explore. This is my first time seeing this. Now, I did come in on this deck, but I didn't even walk around. So this is my first time seeing it. So bear with me as I figure out where I'm going. All right, deck 7, Alfredo's Pizza. Now, Alfredo's Pizza is an upcharge, but if you have Princess Premier, if you have Princess Plus, I think you get 2 casual dining. If you have Princess Premier, you get unlimited. So I can come to Alfredo's Pizza as much as I want. This is specialty pizza. So it's different than your complimentary pizza. So Alfredo's. Can you guys still see me? Thank you so much, Meet Nine. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. All right, we're gonna go away from the promenade real quick. Can you guys drop a comment? Let me know if you can still hear and see me. I don't know if I'm still there or not. But again, we're on deck 7. We're walking toward the aft of the ship. All right, here's where you can get accessories and things for your princess medallion. And guys, something to note, princess medallion is not optional. Everyone has to have one. It's like your room key, and you use it for everything. So you can come here and get accessories. You can wear it as a watch. You can wear it however you want. All right, I'm still here. Good. Nope, I have not toured the casino yet. I might actually be heading that way. Here's Princess Live. Actually, there's a bar. I didn't show that bar. Princess Live. We'll have different entertainment here, comedy, game shows, things like that will be here. All right. All right. I need to make sure I get to the spot at some point so I can see about getting a pass. All right. I think we're approaching a lounge and a dining room, and then we'll come back up. Oh, here's Crown Grill. Crown Grill is the upcharge steakhouse, which I will be dining at tonight, actually. So I will be at Crown Grill tonight. So it has this nice seating area, bar. There we go. So there's a Crown Grill bar and then Crown Grill restaurant in here. I'm just gonna take a peek at beautiful dining room. Again, this is upcharge, but if you have Princess Premier, you get two included. You get two included. I'm just gonna walk through. They'll stop me if I can't. So I'll be here tonight for dinner. I loved Crown Grill on Crown Princess, so I wanted to make sure I got that in. So I did it for tonight. It's actually not till 8:30, which is kind of late for me to eat, but like I said, I booked this was booked last minute, so I had to take whatever I could get. So Crown Grill. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Does the spa have a thermal suite? It does, and I actually want to try to get there to get pass. I may not. I may not do a full pass, a full cruise, but they do a daily pass as well. So I might just get it for like 2 days. All right. All right, that's a dining room above, up this way. I don't think I can go inside right now. Oh, actually, it's the Vista Lounge, and it's reserved for a private function, so we're not going there. But the Vista Lounge, they'll have like dance classes. They'll do like live entertainment there, like bands and different things. Um, so I'll probably be there sometimes in the evening. Regarding the Princess Premier package, it says it includes a medallion accessory. Do you get to choose the accessory? No, you do not. So the accessory that they'll send you is a clip. So, and what's nice about the a medallion is that you never have to, like, if you always carry a bag, like I always carry a crossbody bag with me, I can clip it on there and never have to take it out. So they'll mail it to you before your cruise, and it comes with a clip. But once on board, then you can make purchases for other accessories, and they'll send you a medallion for each cruise. And also with Princess Premier, you get free delivery. Oh, you get free delivery. I have a question.
Good question.
I'm elite.
Yes.
The wine tasting, do I sign up for that?
So the last wine tasting is a fine wine tasting, which will be inclusive in your package.
Okay.
It'll happen on the last 3 days, so you don't have to sign up for
I
that.
don't have to sign up. Okay.
You'll get a call back. We'll connect with you guys for that.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So, yeah, another perk being elite is I get to attend a wine tasting. So I wanted to make sure if I had to sign up for that or not. They said, nope, they'll send all the information to me. It's the last C-Day. So if you're elite, guys, they have some really good perks for Princess. Like, really good perks. And I'm just thankful that Princess offers this to travel advisors. So if you're a travel advisor and you don't know that, yeah, anytime you cruise Princess, you are elite, which is their highest tier. So, and it was funny because my medallion's black. That means elite. A lady was like, "You look too young to be elite already." I'm like, "Well, this is my 48th cruise, so I might look young, but all right." The pizza smells delicious. All right, we're still walking on deck 7. Feel free to ask any other questions you might have. Welcome in Wallace Travels. Thank you so much. You're welcome, LaKenya. I appreciate you being a loyal client. Always appreciate you. Now this looks like just another bar. Lots of bar areas. Take another look at this beautiful atrium. How beautiful is that, guys? Beautiful atrium. And it's so wide, like it's an open atrium. Welcome in, Denise. Thank you for being here. Welcome in, Truckers on the Go. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, is this blocked off? We're gonna peek in real quick. I don't even know what this is. I'm trying to think, what is this? I don't know, but we're peeking in. Maybe seafood? Oh, this is the seafood restaurant. I was not able to get a reservation for this one. Hoping I can squeeze it in. I can't even think of the name of it. But yeah, this is the seafood restaurant. but it's beautiful. Hello. What's the name of this restaurant?
Catch my Rudy's.
Okay, Catch by Rudy's. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is Catch by Rudy's. I was not able to catch a reservation, but we'll see what happens. All right. Well, first, welcome in. So the cruise line you're free up there. I only got there because I'm a travel advisor. This is only my second cruise. They make training. They will bump you to elite. So that's what happened with me. So I'm bumped to elite because I'm a certified princess, and I saw quite a bit of princess cruises. So yeah, so they give me good status. All right, looks like shops and things here. I think we're probably approaching the casino as well, or it's down one deck. We have two more decks to explore, and then I'm gonna try to get to Sailway. Some shops and things. Perfumes. I don't really do the shops, but something else to note with Princess, if you buy anything, these are some shops. If you buy anything in advance from Princess, like on their website, you have to go pick it up. So like there were a couple of things that I guess Princess, their social media department sent for me. I have to actually go pick those up. So that's kind of strange. But all right, we are approaching Princess Theater. Let's go check this out. I heard Princess Pizza is better than Virgin's Pizza. I would agree with that. Virgin's Pizza was pretty good, but I do think Princess was better. But my favorite cruise line pizza is MSC. All right, let's go check out the theater. Thank you, Wallace Travel. Hello from Getaways with Gloria. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Is that the same Rudy's that's on Carnival? Yes. So remember, Carnival and Princess are sister ships. So yeah, Rudy is the same. All right, we might as well walk down here and exit out. Yeah, we'll walk down. As you guys see, they have reserved seating for somebody asked about accessible. Now, when I was on MSC Magnifica last week, I pointed out that there were no accessible seats in the theater, or at least they weren't labeled. You see the blue seats, those are clearly labeled. Another perk is that if you are um, Princess Premier, you get reserved. No, is it Princess Premier or Elite? You get reserved seats. So they'll have these little um, rests here. What do you call them? Back rests available. And it'll say that's reserved for you. I will be here tonight for a comedy show. So, and I find that the entertainment on Princess is pretty good. Let me go sign up and get my Princess certification. Absolutely. And if you don't know Lavorish, you get a free cruise. Now, this isn't my free Princess cruise. I still have not booked mine. I had it booked, but I had to cancel because of Andrew. With his prom got changed, so I had to change my cruise. But yeah, you get a free cruise and you're elite. So yeah, give them a try. They also offer a lot of seminars at sea. Deborah says this ship looks beautiful. I hope to book my first Princess cruise for 2025. Yeah. Together we travel says, yeah, that's right. I forgot that. Yeah. And you don't have to do anything for your elite status. It's automatic. I have yet to try Rudy's yet on Carnival's XL class. So, all right. So we're now on deck 6. We got one more deck after this, and we're gonna be done. Oh, arcade. I didn't know the ship had an arcade. Let's check it out. Yeah, I had to do this out. Oh, it's very small. It's not much of an arcade. I was like, I didn't realize it even had an arcade. But it just shows that Princess is very, they're really getting on board as far as being very accommodating for children and families. And Sun Princess is going to be their very first ship that is designed with families in mind. And that's why we're going to be on the U.S. inaugural sailing to highlight that for you guys. We couldn't get over to the Mediterranean, but all right. Now this is take 5. Says it's reserved for private function. It's another lounge. I'll show that in the vlogs. All right, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna walk back down across to the back of deck 6 and then down to deck 5 and we'll be done. So ship is large, but I was able to walk it. It's not terrible. And Sail Away is going to be in a little bit. Oh, casino. Here we go. Somebody asked about the casino. And guys, Princess gives really good casino deals. Really good casino deals. All right. I'm not really supposed to film through here, but no one's playing games, so we'll just kind of just walk through it quickly. And it's definitely smoky. Things like that. It's not very large. This casino doesn't seem very large. I'm not going to walk the full thing because I don't want them to say anything to me, but it's definitely smoking. And I don't know if it's blocked off to where only part of it is, but they give really good casino perks if you are a casino player. Yeah, it's not very large. Considering the size of the ship, this is kind of small. Princess does not status match. No, they do not. To book your free cruise, you have to call it in. No, you do not call it in. After you do your training, you have to go on One Source, which is the website, and under Manage Booking or Booking, there's one section that says like Book My Free Cruise. All right, we'll go this way. I don't know where we're at. Looks like photo studio. Oh, that's the other perk. If you're Princess Premier, you get unlimited digital downloads. So I will take pictures. I never take professional pictures when I'm on a cruise, but I do whenever, well, I did whenever I was with Princess before, because they're included. You can get 5 prints and unlimited digital. So I will be taking a picture every time I see a every time I see a stand if I look decent. Yep, I just walked through the casino, like literally 5 minutes. The casino smoking. It smells smoky, yes. All right. Oh, look. Hello. This is kind of cool back here. Look. Look at these little nooks. Oh, I will be over here for sure. I don't even know what this is. But look, there's like 6 of them. Oh, this is gonna be a work spot for sure. I'll probably go live from here at one point. It's like kind of it's behind the photo lab. That's kind of cool. Love. Are those just to like hang out in or oh those are cool. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, she said those are just to hang out in. So I will probably be working from there. All right, art gallery. This is probably a dining room. All right, it's closed, but I believe in opening closed doors, so let's see if it lets me. Oh, it does. Oh, it's so heavy. All right, we're gonna see if we can peek in. Shh. We'll just be quiet. All right, dining room. Beautiful dining room, huh? And so with Princess, you have three different dining rooms that you can choose from, and you can swap it out. Now, I think they'll have pretty much the same menu, but you can change it out every day. So you make your dinner reservations in the app, and you can select the same day, the same time each day. You can change different restaurants. So there's 3 different main dining rooms on this ship. Welcome in, Carmelin. Our Princess has really nice beds. Have you tried yours out yet? Or did you like the bed on the other ship you were on before? I like the bed on the other ship. No issues with that. My bed looks very nice. I have not gotten in it yet. Ugh. All right. Oh, that door's heavy. All right. So that's the dining room. We have one more deck to go down. All right, we'll go down on this side because on that side it's just going to be dining room as well. All right, let's go down, last deck, and then I'm going to end this live stream. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. 92 watching. I hope you guys hit that like button for us. I really do appreciate it. All righty. And again, I have 7 days on board, so I will be bringing you Lots of content. I think this is another dining room down here. Soleil dining room. All right. I'm not going to go that way. Hello. You guys will have to catch that one out on the vlogs. I will be in Soleil dining room. Here's Internet Cafe. Now this is really old school. They actually have desktops. So again, when I talk about demographics, it's a different demographic on the show. Some people might need to have a desktop, which is no problem. They have it for you. All right, Celebration has snacks and candies and things for you. Thank you, Angela. My husband refused casino offers in the Ruby. I have to see if I can have a lead added for myself next year. Yeah. Yeah. And if you've done your training, it automatically happens. There's gelato. Now, that's another perk. Princess Premier, I get free gelato. I get free specialty desserts. So the milkshake, the gelato, the specialty cakes are included with Premier. So that's why it's beneficial to get it. Because otherwise, you're paying a lot for the internet and things if you need internet. But like all this, guys, I'm getting some of this stuff too. You can believe it. Look, so I can get special cakes, red velvet, black forest, and then the gelato. So if you're Princess Premier, that's included. Dice, don't be mad, Mama. I'm in your suitcase. I wish you could come with me. I don't care to be on the 7-day cruise by myself, but you guys can't miss school like that. All right, here's a wine bar. This is called Vines. Now, something, just a pro tip for Vines. If you have Princess Premier, oh, this is where they're doing the wine tastings. But if you have Princess Premier, you can come here for your casual dining option. They have, like, I guess I can't say the word charcuterie. You can get a charcuterie board. I know I'm not saying it right. You can get that here as one of your casual dining if you like, if you want to have that with your wine. I had my very first one on Crown Princess. All right. Now, this is one of my favorite features of Princess as far as dining. This is oh my gosh, that's my train of thought. This is the International Cafe. So they have desserts. It's very similar to Royal Caribbean's Promenade Cafe, but the food here is better. They'll have breakfast sandwiches. They'll have desserts. They'll have like oatmeals and things. And yeah, look, stuff just looks better. See? They have chicken pot pies and things. This is all included. So this is included. Look, pot pies, cheeseburger pie, they'll heat the stuff up for you. Isn't that nice? They have cakes and cookies and a coffee shop. So all of that's included. And you can get some of that stuff with room service. They have a really nice like egg McMuffin type sandwich. This here is another bar. Now this bar, the Leany bar, this isn't the same one on Crown. They had strong drinks on Crown. But yeah, so International Cafe, we have a couple more spots to get to, then I'm going to sail away. Let me know if you have any other questions. But yeah, Dice, I wish you were in the suitcase. Ron says we have Kroger ice cream at home. I hope it's private selection. I'm weird about my ice cream. Would it be possible for you to ask if you can view the medical facilities they have on board? Not sure if that can be done. Usually not. I've tried that before on another ship. Usually not because of, confidentiality if somebody's in there or whatever. Hi, how are you? uh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, usually not. I can find out. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, here's guest services. And see, they have a separate line for suite and guest, suite and elite. And then I'm guessing over here is the regular line. And then here's Sabatini's. Now, Sabatini's was my favorite. I think it's my favorite specialty dining across all ships. I really enjoyed this. And I'm not an Italian lover. I really enjoyed Sabatini's when I was on board Crown Princess. So, um, hello. You mind if I take a peek in? Thank you so much. So Sabatini's is an upcharge, and it's reasonably priced. I believe it's included with my Princess Premier, and I will dine here, I think, on night 4. I want to say it's 29 or 39 per person. But it's nice. And guys, the food is so good. I think this is probably my favorite specialty dining spot on board any cruise ship. I'll let you guys know if that remains. But really nice. Sabatini's. Yeah, Angela, I think if they're going to let me, they probably will let me do it now before we sail away. Um, just like the kids club. Thank you so much. Just like the kids club, they let me do it. I was able to get a very thorough tour because there weren't any kids. So it's like usually those hot spots like that I try to do before we sail away. Usually they'll give you access. So I'll see. And you can the perks for finishing the training I started. So yeah, the perks, you get to be elite. Here's the short version desk. You get to be elite, and I'm not going to walk through the spa though because I know people are probably enjoying it because this is the second half of a 14-day cruise. So I'm not going to walk through the spa, but I will try to get you guys some content. Let me ask them how much a thermal pass is though. Hello, quick question. How much is do you have a daily thermal pass?
For that one, ma'am, just check on a birthday, the reception. If they have, like, because we have limited people, like, so just stop down and check to that.
So stop here.
Yep.
Okay.
It's $48 a day, but if you book for the entire brand, it's 149.
Okay. 140 for the whole cruise.
149.
Okay. Perfect.
And we open 8 in the morning and then 11 in the night.
Nice. Thank you so much. So let me turn the camera around now. I think I'm about finished. Hold on. So I back. Oh, there we are. So for the spa, I'm not going to walk through the spa right now. They said the spa, the thermal pass is 149 for the whole cruise, which is not bad. And I think they have a really nice thermal area, or it's 49 for the day. So if you do the math on that, it's probably better to do the week-long pass if you're going to use it. And if you guys have followed with vlogs, I really enjoy the thermal areas on ships. I don't know if I'm gonna pay 149 for it. Let's see if they'll give me a little hookup, but we'll see. But yeah, 149 for the 7 days, 49 for 3 days. So I mean for per day. And they're open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., which is not bad. So yeah, so Melena for Princess, if you finish the training, you get a free cruise. The cruise can be up to 52 days. So they have um cruises and they kind of add those on like every 3 months. They add on new cruises and you can book it right there. You pay the taxes, fees, or what have you for that. But then you become elite. So just look up like elite princess. It's their highest tier. You get in-bar setup, one setup per cruise. You get priority embarkation, disembarkation, priority tender port shuttle. Um, you get you get like a captain's like toast where you get to go meet the captain. They'll have wine tasting. You get there's quite a few perks. You get free laundry, so like I can wash laundry. Um, Free laundry, some other things, free delivery. They'll bring you different treats and things on formal nights. You'll get a couple cabin gifts, so it's really nice. If you're elite with Princess, I think they have one of the better loyalty programs. So, let's see if there's any other questions. Welcome in my cruising family. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, yeah, get it finished. I still have mine, so if you guys are booking, let me know. Welcome in, DK. I appreciate it. So, I'm trying this around one more time. And I really do appreciate you guys being here for this. I'm going to get ready to head to the sailor party. But look how cute this is. Isn't that cute? Demographics, just look around. Demographics are very different. It's not a problem for me. Some people wouldn't like it because you have an older crowd. Um, I don't know if you guys picked up on I am an old soul, so I love being around the older crowd. um, so it's not your typical Royal Caribbean Carnival demographics. It's very different, but it is diverse. Like there's quite a few um, younger folks. Oh, we're already sailing away. Are we moving? I think we are moving. Yeah, so I do think it's pretty diverse. Yeah, we're moving. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you guys tuning in. DK, see, I wasn't going to say all that, but yes, quite a few of them. But yeah, it's not a problem. It's not a problem for me. It makes it very chill, very laid back. But I will say this: you got to pack your patience with them. You guys know what I mean. You got to pack your patience. Um, Different type of patience on this cruise than like a carnival, where you have different things going on. Got to pack your patience. But so far, it's been good. Cabin is nice. I am in an interior, but it's a really large interior. They're looking to see if I can be upgraded. Just like I said, this was all arranged about 30 days ago. So it was kind of last minute and pretty much everything was sold out. So I'm kind of in an interior for now. I'm hoping that I'm able to get upgraded, but we'll see what happens. But I'm fine where I am. But yeah, we're gonna have a great trip. Tomorrow is a sea day. I probably will go live tomorrow for a sea day because I want to talk about Margaritaville at sea because I have not had a time for a chit chat Tuesday. So I probably will go live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I might still go live on Tuesday for chit chat Tuesday. So just make sure your notification bell is on. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, all of that good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get to sail away and get you guys some content. So if you have any questions, you can drop those in the comments because um, this will post on YouTube. It says different demographics come with the territory traveling. Definitely appreciate it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. You should do it, Melina. Thank you, Parker's on the go. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. Please hit that like button and leave a comment for me. All right. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. If not, I don't even know what our first port is. No clue. No clue at all. But I will be working with Resorts for a Day in Cozumel. You guys voted on it. I'm going to El Cid, which is an all-inclusive resort right outside of the port. So I'll be going there. And then I'm also working with Yaya Beach Club. So I'll have that content in Costa Maya. Belize City, I'll be going to the Mayan ruins with Princess Cruises. And then Roatan, I don't even remember, but you guys just follow along. I'll be posting along the way. I'm trying to get better with posting in my stories so you guys kind of see what's happening. So just look for those things. But I appreciate you guys supporting. I'm going to go to Sailway now. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.